In this video, we are going to look at the questions from your Topic 7 Part 1 quiz, and we will make corrections and clarify some things that you might have gotten wrong. So let's get started. All right, so our first question here, we are being asked to find the area of the given parallelogram. So first thing we need to do is identify the shape, and it tells you right in the question that this is a parallelogram. You can also tell that it's a parallelogram because it has two sets of parallel sides. The first set in black, the second set in purple. Remember, parallel means that they don't touch. To find the formula for the area of a parallelogram, that would be on your formula sheet, and the formula is area equals the base times the height. If you guys remember, the base and height make a right angle. So I'm going to circle that right angle here. The base is on the bottom here, which is 6 centimeters. And the height, those shouldn't say squared. The height is always vertical. So let's write that down here. The height is vertical, which means up and down. So my height would be 9 centimeters. 6 centimeters times 9 centimeters would be 54 centimeters squared. All right, let's keep going. Next here, we're going to find the area of this shape, which would be a triangle. And I know that it is a triangle because it has 3 sides. On your formula sheet for area of a triangle, you would see very clearly that it is the base times height and then divided by 2. Remember, we divide by 2 because a triangle is half of a rectangle or a square, depending on which one you do. So, base and height still make a right angle. The height is still vertical. So, my height would be 4 inches, and it would come down and touch my base with the right angle of 3 inches. So now let's find the area. Let's plug it into the formula. 3 times 4 divided by 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by 2 would be 6 inches squared. All right, let's keep moving. All right, we need to find the area of this other triangle. So my shape is a triangle. And again, I know it is a triangle because it has 3 sides. My formula, I don't have it right in front of me, but if you look, you would have it on your formula sheet. It would say that the area is 1/2 or the base times the height, or the base times height divided by 2. Both of those mean the same thing. Taking half and dividing by 2 mean the same thing. My base and height make a right angle right there. Remember, height is always vertical, so my height would be 8 centimeters, and it would come down and touch my base of 9 centimeters. Now let's plug it into our formula. 8 centimeters times 9 divided by 2. 9 times 8 is 72. Divided by 2 would give you 36 centimeters squared. Remember, all area is in square units. Let's move on. All right, we have another triangle here that we're going to find the area of, and I know it is a triangle because it has 3 sides. Formula is still base times height divided by 2 or half of it. Here is my right angle. My height is always vertical, which would be this 5 meters. And it comes down and it would touch the base of 3 meters. 13 would be our distractor because it's not part of the right angle. So let's plug this in. 3 times 5 divided by 2. 3 times 5 is 15, divided by 2 would give you 7.5 if you did it out. 2 fits into 15 7 times. 2 times 7 is 14. Subtract, you get 1. Add a decimal and bring down your 0. 2 fits into 10 5 times. So it would be 7.5 meters squared. All right, let's keep going. All right, here we have another parallelogram. So my shape is a parallelogram. And I know it's a parallelogram because it has two sets of parallel sides. My formula for parallelogram to find the area is base times height divided by, no, not divided by 2, sorry, just base times height. Only triangles are divided by 2. All right, my base on the bottom here is going to be 15. And remember, it always makes the right angle. The height is always vertical, which would be 9. So base times height, or 9 times 15, would be 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 4 is 135 inches squared. Not divided by 2, only triangles are divided by 2. Ooh, now we have a trapezoid. So, and I know that this is a trapezoid because it only has one set of parallel sides. Parallelograms have two sets of parallel sides. Trapezoids only have one. So, if you guys remember our wonderful song, because we cannot, we don't have the trapezoid on our formula sheet, but it is easiest to do. It is the sum of the bases times the height divided by 2. If you guys remember, the bases are the parallel sides. Bases are the parallel sides. The height makes a right angle between the bases. So here my bases would be 5 and 8 because they are the parallel sides. My height would be 4 because it makes the right angle. So now let's add this up. 5 plus 8, sum of the bases, is 13 times the height. 13 times 4 is 52. Divided by 2 would be 26. And it is area, so it is in square meters. All right, let's keep going. We have 2 more. I have another triangle, and I know it is a triangle because it has 3 sides. Formula for area of a triangle is base times height and then divided by 2. Divided by 2 because it is half of a rectangle. My base here, if I circle my right angle, would be 3 inches. My height would be 4 inches because my height is always the vertical one. So let's plug this in. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by 2 would be 6 inches squared. All right, let's keep moving. Last one. All right, we have another trapezoid. It says it in the problem, but we know it's a trapezoid because it has one set of parallel sides. Parallelograms only have 2. Our formula is sum of the bases, again, times the height divided by 2. Okay, so My bases, 6 and 8, sum of those would be 14 times the height of 4. Remember, my height is, sorry, let's go, rewind. Bases are 6 and 8 because those are the parallel sides. Height is 4 because it makes the right angle and connects the two bases. So sum of the bases, 6 plus 8 is 14 times 4 is 56. Divided by 2 would be 28. And then this doesn't have a measurement, so we're just going to say square units. All right, that comes to the end of our video, so we will stop here. And again, barring that you got most of the questions right, you will get points back on your quiz. All right, bye guys.